wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And the finish! That's a half-decent try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
That's not going to make it. Zinchenko. David Klaassen. Berghaus. And he just whacks it. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Kyle Walker. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And it's Walker. Gorgeous control there. Has a go! It's anyone's ball. Ward-Prowse to take it as usual.
Yeah, it may not seem important, but it is. I think the first corner can always set the tone.
Quick glance at goal. Lovely feet. Ward-Prowse. Kyle Walker. Klaassen with a good steal, well played. Walker does well there, alert. And it's played forward. Forward it goes. Oh, that's nice. Zinchenko! Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Ward-Prowse. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Well read, he sorted that out. Zinchenko, and the counter is on. He's brushed off the ball there. He's had a go! Zinchenko. Oh, real danger here. And now they can launch a counter. He's through, it's going for goal! Goal! Was there ever any doubt?
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Burnley draw first blood here.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Berghaus tries to get it forward quickly. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Zinchenko. It's come through. He's had a shot! He's got away with one there.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a ding far post.
Really good feet. Good ball, it's found its target. It's a brilliant interception. David Klaassen. And we hit half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A decent game up to now.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence, and not rush into mistakes.
So off we go once more.
Ajax don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in this second half. They can't hold back though.
Berghaus. Right through the middle. Chance! Goes for goal! Oh, taken with style! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
It's a keeper's nightmare, Peter. He just couldn't pick up on it until it was way too late, having so many bodies in front of him.
Burnley get themselves a two-goal cushion.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
He's made sure that won't get through.
I think they've got to make a statement now to say to their opposition, we're not giving up without a scrap, to give themselves the belief that this is recoverable.
It's one! And it's there! And surely that settles it.
Burnley are certainly a team that knows how to play their football as stylishly as you'll see. Tiki-taka at its very best, and they back it up with goals.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Hoists it forward. Oh, Rip has a pop! Lacking in accuracy.
Lovely control. He made it stick with an excellent touch.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Well, the referee's seen the board and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. Burnley are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in...
Has a pop! It's in! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! An act of charity gratefully received. Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And he's there to cut it out. Free kick's been given. Tries to get it forward quickly. It's a fabulous... tries a shot! In he goes again! Well, that is asking for trouble.
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
Calvert-Lewin. Brought forward. What does he try from here? Forward it goes. Leeds yet to have a shot on target. Hoists it forward. Going through. Corner then. And he just whacks it away. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be outmuscled. Shot at goal! And the ball's come out!
Lucas Perry.
And they've been caught out here. Turns and goes back. He's had a shot! It's in! The breakthrough strike! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
And it's played forward. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Hits one! Oh, taken with style. And already they're looking to run away with it.
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
So that's 2 now without reply.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Goalkeeper's ball. Foot in.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. He's there to receive it. Has a hit! Yes! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pasta to pick him out.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there's plenty that can be said about the last 45 minutes, but one thing that cannot be said is that it's dull. One-sided, yes, but packed with excitement. So we're already into the second period. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Good take. Going for goal! This could fall anywhere. And the ball is out of play. surely. Room for a shot. Has a pop. It's in. Over the hills and far away. No catching them now. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to...
Has a goal! Oh, real danger, and the shot! It'll be a corner. Leeds awarded another corner. He's gone for it!
Ah, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
He certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. What a ball this has turned out to be. That intervention was very necessary. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
He's gone for it! And in it goes! Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Leeds grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Done very well to intervene. Big chance! It's anyone's ball. Ampadu goes looking. It has gone through to him. Goes for goal! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Well, that had to be more accurate. Calvert-Lewin! "75 minutes played. He's played him through. It goes for goal! It's bounced out! It goes to show he is human after all.
His radar picked up on that very quickly and he was first to react.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Ampadu. Calvert-Lewin. Well played, he saw that coming. Quick glance at goal. That's surely a foul. Free kick. And this is the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between the sides. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Jordan Henderson, and the shot! It's broken loose. It's got through to him. Well read, he sorted that out. The final 5 minutes. And it's played forward. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Calvert-Lewin! Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Oh, shooting chance! They scored! They're back within reach! Jim, your thoughts?
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Leeds give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Has a pop! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Well, good evening to you, and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid, and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. We are in this super stadium for a super club, truly one of the iconic buildings of 21st century sport, the Allianz Arena. They've got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Jordan Pickford. He's a great all-round goalkeeper, Peter. Great at shot stopping and dominant in his box. He also gets counter-attacks going with his accurate long passes. The opposition should be a little wary of committing too many men forward to attack, because if it does break down, this guy can get them in trouble pretty quickly.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. First quarter of an hour gone.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and
Well, that looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Oh, that's nice. He's had that chance! This could fall anywhere! Plenty waiting in the middle. Oh, real danger here! Oh, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Good ball. Up to meet it! And it's a goal! What a great header, got plenty on that.
well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle. But that was beautifully met, it really was.
Might break the deadlock.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Going through. And a shot! Oh, taken with style! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, look, it's always great to see a solo effort with a goal. It's the ideal combination of pace and control.
And that has added a whole new complexion. That's a pop! It's in! Into the lead once more. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Mainz get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
Attempts to play it through. Idrissa Gueye tries to get it forward quickly. And the counter is on. Done very well to intervene. Idrissa Gueye loses his balance and loses the ball. Gorgeous control there. Now it's Gueye. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And here's the chance to counter. He's looked long this time. It's a promising ball. Goes for goal! Lovely idea, just didn't get it right. There's the half-time whistle. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, we've had plenty.
Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. Now the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Has a hit! They've done it! And the second half is off to a flyer. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
It's pulsating, it's absorbing, and it's hugely entertaining. Every single player is giving everything.
cut out in the nick of time. Idrissa Gueye.
Well, goals change games, and now that parity has been restored early in this half too, this game could take off in a direction they weren't expecting, and the next phase of play requires a stronger rearguard action from them now.
He's gone for it! Goal! And again they hit the front. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Mainz take the lead. Shoots! Back of the net! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So the lead now is 2.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
That is sent. Tries a shot! And here's Grealish. Grealish. Now can he finish? Hits one! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
There's going to be another change here. Defending of the desperate variety. Grealish. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Great leap! It's anyone's ball.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Grealish with good energy in defence as well.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
And the through ball is intercepted. He's had a go! Surely done! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic. Going for goal! And he's done it!
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Frankfurt go ahead, 1 goal to the good. And it's Batshuayi. And it's played forward. Calvert-Lewin. Calvert-Lewin not easily shrugged off the ball. Gets it back. Has a pop! In it goes!
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality. The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. He's in, surely! And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Gets it back. Calvert-Lewin, and it's Calvert-Lewin! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
And he's there to cut it out. Ball's gone out of play. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Out to the right. Now it's Batshuayi. It's a brilliant interception. Played towards the front men. Now it's Batshuayi. Done very well to intervene. Hoists it high. Batshuayi. Batshuayi. He's onside. Pings it out wide. Throws it out to the flank. Battles to win it back. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And here's Batshuayi. He's in! Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Batshuayi, he's gone for it! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Forward it goes. Batshuayi. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Frankfurt just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
And here's Batshuayi. Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Trying to get there. Defending of the desperate variety. It's a loose ball. And it's the whistle for half-time. So a really good half of football, 3 goals, and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Frankfurt leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It is intriguing to watch and could easily go either way. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. That intervention was very necessary. He's looking to get there first. Nicely measured pass. Real chance! Oh, taken with style. They have done it! They have their equaliser! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, they're back on level terms, so the guessing game goes on. As to what will happen from here, I've no idea.
Calvert-Lewin! That'll go straight through to the keeper. Leeds are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Batshuayi. And he's cut it out. Tries to get it forward quickly. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Well, the referee's seen the board, and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Gets a good foot in there. Calvert-Lewin. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. This is promising.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Well weighted. Oh, well defended. That had to be done.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! Into the lead once more. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out.
Batshuayi! He has done it! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, showed great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
And the shot! Yes! And surely that settles it.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. Ibrox is a wonderfully atmospheric ground. There genuinely is a unique feeling here. We have already started here. Oh, that's a waste.
Cook.
Let down by a lack of accuracy.
Brooks.
Ball through needs to be good here. That intervention was very necessary. Decent progress down the left. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. And that'll go straight through to the keeper.
Cook.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know.
No efforts on target is acceptable if levels of enthusiasm and energy are good, and they're not.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Good take, and he's had a look. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. And he's fouled him there. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Oh, that is asking for trouble. Cook drives it forward. Out to the right.
Cook. Plays it through. Cook.
Timely intervention. And the through ball is intercepted. A real chance if he can get through. Has a goal! Looking for a decent ball in. Battles to win it back. So who can spark this game into life?
Brooks.
Gets it, and now what? Ah, he's given it away. Chance! Good challenge, he just stood firm. This could... Tries a shot! There it is! The breakthrough strike! Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Bournemouth take the lead.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
It's the whistle for half-time. Here we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It was very, very tight.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with the first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Bournemouth come in, having established that lead. Again, where the narrative is... Real chance!
Cook.
Forward it goes. And that's been won straight back. He's made sure that that won't get through. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then.
Has a hit! Really well taken goal. 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Bournemouth grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Valencia are leaving men forward, threatening to break. Well, hits one! That could... and the follow-up! And they are pulling clear here. That was a given. It always was.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display. What a player.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Cook. Brooks.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And they've been caught out. Oh, shooting chance! Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Allen gets wrestled off the ball. It's a promising ball. And he's cut it out. Hoists it forward. Gets the better of his man. He's making good use of his strength there. Just refuses to be out-muscled. Cuts it out. And here's the chance to counter. And it's Pedro. Oh, good ball. Going through. Quick glance. And the shot! Goal! Lazio! And Lazio score first. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Lazio have an early lead. Good start. Diego Costa. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. And that's been won straight back. Gets away from his opponents. Keeper's ball. Costa. Battles to win it back. And it's Pedro. A real chance to break. Oh, good interception. Tries to get it forward quickly. Correa. Diego Costa. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. He's left his man. Hardly anything between the sides. And it's 1-0. And here's Pedro. He gets past his man with a delicate ball. Diego Costa gets it back. And it's Diego Costa. Diego Costa. Chance! Good ball kindly. It's there!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
That's just great play, Peter. A textbook example for any wannabe footballers out there on positioning and movement.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, look, Peter, who knows what's about to happen from here? I doubt this will be the final score, though.
He's got options out wide. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Diego Costa. And the counter is on. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. And help's available out wide. That's good defending, very good defending. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Romagnoli. Across the field it goes. b010. Patrick has been caught there, it's a foul. Tries to stroke it through. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. There's the whistle for half-time. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Allen. He's got through. Pedro. Played back in. And now they can launch a counter. He's off on a marauding run. He's had a go! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, the look on his face says it all.
So here comes the substitution. Cataldi. Now it's Costa. Allen. Goes down, but nothing given. Maldini.
b010 have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Look at the play on the break. Hits one! And it's Diego Costa. Allen. And here's Diego Costa. Correa. Surely. It's a fine challenge and it goes his way. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Could be a chance here. Cataldi. He's had a look. Forward it goes. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Brought forward, what does he try from here? Now a chance to break. He's had a shot! Goal! Lazio! Back in front. Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Lazio go into the lead.
b010 are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
Deflected behind for a corner kick. Lazio can try it again now. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Been levered clear. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Maldini. Pedro. And he's there to cut it out.
Lazio are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. It's on a play, has a hit! Back of the net!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal. They just got caught napping.
Lazio have a free kick. Have got changes here from both sides, in fact. He could be in here. Pedro gets flagged offside.
Lazio showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Maldini. Lazio don't have many options and time is running out. Danilo.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Goalkeeper's ball.
They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up.
And here's Pedro. Allen. Good offside that time. And that is that. So nothing between them after all of that, and you can't really argue with the result. Neither manager too unhappy with the outcome, and the fans really well entertained. It's small square in the end. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Quite a picture here inside Ibrox, nor would you expect anything else. We have already started here. Has a pop! Decent enough try.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Forward it goes. Throw it. Alberto Moreno. Roberto. Time to deliver. Alberto Moreno tries to stroke it through, chooses to go back. Goes for goal! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class rage.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. He's made sure that that won't get through.
Unal.
Roberto. Has a pop! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
Neither side yet able to find the net. Well played, he saw that coming. Shapes to shoot! They score! There is the breakthrough! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Hoists it forward.
Cook.
And the counter is on. And through to the goalkeeper. Tries to get it forward quickly. Receives it in a good position. Nicely measured pass. Morata shoots! Up he gets! It's there! And they're at it again in double quick time! Great corner, and he did the rest.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle. But that was beautifully met, it really was.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition looked completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
And it's played forward. Unal. It's on a plate.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Roberto. Forward it goes. Has he picked him out? Chance to shoot. It's a brilliant interception. Cuts it out. Roberto. Chip through. And that's put paid to a promising move. Alberto Moreno. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. The first half is done. Any views on the first half?
Oh, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And we're already back underway here. Roberto. Alberto Moreno. Tries to get it forward quickly. Battles to win it back.
Morata really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Hoists it forward. Oh, good interception. Roberto Moreno, and here's Morata, and he's cut it out. Bournemouth are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Cook.
And once more they can't get through. He's got options out wide. Now a chance to break. Oh, sweet feet. And it's Roberto. Morata. He's gone for it! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Morata simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
And that'll go straight through to the keeper.
Unal.
Gets it back. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Done very well to intervene. Moreno. Morata. Oh, he's found him in space.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
And it's Moreno. Finds himself eased off the ball. Now the counter. Alberto Moreno. Plays it back. That intervention was very necessary. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Unal. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Unal. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. He's gone for it! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, they're definitely going about things the right way, Peter. A goal soon can bolster energy levels now.
Got changes here from both sides, in fact. And that's been won straight back. And it's Roberto. Morata. Roberto. He's pinged one through here. He's going after it. A chance to play it in. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Unal. Kluivert. Kluivert. He's got away. Turns and goes back. Tries a shot! Keeper's done ever so well.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. Tries to get it clear. It's come through.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back here.
Roberto. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident, The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation.
Well, Manchester, clearly one of the genuine footballing hubs in England. And here is the hallowed turf, which is Old Trafford.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Forward it goes. Hoists it forward. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Romulo. Nicely measured pass. He's gone for it! Oh, Shane, that was nicely worked.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Cut out in the nick of time. And that's a goal kick. And it's played forward. Gaia, he's got away. Gets the better of his man. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Valencia still to register a shot on target. Tries to get it forward quickly. Romulo. Tries to get it forward quickly.
Back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning breakaway.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Still a fragile lead though, they can't afford to sit on this.
Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Oh, well played, he needed to get that right. That's not going to make it. Valencia leading by 1 and looking very comfortable on it. How about a shot? That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. This an opportunity to pull level. He'll fancy himself from here. Forward it goes. Gets it upfield. It'll be a throw-in. And it's played forward. Ball through needs to be good here. That is terrific skill. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. And it's Gaia. He's away! Tries a shot! And yes, it's there! And with that goal comes comfort. And the whistle goes for half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Valencia in control at half-time, 2-0. Already up and running for the second half. Changes made by neither side, from what we understand. Gaia.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Jose Gaia gets it back. And he's on his way! He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. And that has put paid to that. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
And help's available out wide. And he's there to cut it out. More than happy to take the muscular approach. It has got through to him. He's gone for it. Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Time for a change in personnel. Knocks it away. Shot a goal! Hoists it forward. Hoists it high. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. It's a fabulous position. Battles to win it back. Looking to break out here. Well weighted.
Forward it goes. 75 minutes played. Goes for goal! And it's there! And they are cruising away. Jim, your thoughts?
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Valencia take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. Oh, they've seen lots of the ball, time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Gets wrestled off the ball. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch.
Well, the crowd aren't happy.
This is gone, that's a foul.